Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing something super fun. I am going to be going through my favorite beauty products of 2017. So the products that I ended up wearing the most, I couldn't live without, stuff like that. I am going to be including them in this video. So if you guys want to see what's up for my 2017, everything I couldn't live without, then definitely keep watching. I think it's going to be really fun. And if you like videos like this, definitely give the video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Because you won't regret it, trust me. Just do it now, trust. Okay guys, let's get into the video. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to get into my favorite primers of 2017. So I have a couple of them here. One of them is the Magic Lumi. This stuff I basically use every time I apply my makeup. It's just like a light infusing primer, so it brightens your skin. It's almost like a highlighting lotion, so it'll kind of give the appearance of a highlighted face, and it really does shine through your foundation when you wear it. Definitely love it. It is the L'Oreal Lumi. So if you haven't tried it yet, what are you waiting for? It's 2018 now. Try it. Okay, and next I also love the Revlon Photo Ready Primer. So this stuff is very much like a lotion. So when you apply it, it's kind of like liquidy, but oddly enough, it covers in your pores. Like it fills them in like a silicone-y primer would, but it's not as silicone-y, like it's not as thick. And sometimes I don't like the feeling of those. Like I have dry skin and I find it kind of emphasizes that. So this is more of like a lotion mixed in with a silicone filling primer. So definitely try this if you haven't already. Again, it's the Revlon Photo Ready. It's really nice and it hasn't made me break out or anything. So this is a great primer. This is the face primer from Milani. And this one is like a glowy one as well. So it kind of has the same effects as the Magic Lumi, but it also is like strobing and pore filling at the same time. So it's kind of like a double duty. However, I have large pores, so I don't find it really helped me with my pores, but I use this one so much and it's so affordable. So I highly recommend it. Like any of the Milani primers I've tried, I really liked. So this was one I used a lot in 2017. Moving on to foundations, I have a few foundations I want to show you that I always like either use alone or mix together. They've been my holy grail foundations for the entire 2017, year of 2017. I mean, as I discovered them, they were my holy grail, so I didn't necessarily discover them January 2017 or anything, but so the first one is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I use the color Shell Ivory. This one is amazing. Like it acts like a high-end foundation. It is full coverage. It doesn't cling on to dryness. It's just really nice and it's very affordable and you can't go wrong with it. The applicator is kind of like womp womp because it's kind of like a paddle, but honestly it's kind of quick and easy. You just rub it on your face and go. It's really great. I like this one a lot. The next one up is a more expensive foundation, but it is a really good one. This is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation. So this is also really good if you have dry skin. It is high coverage, it's lightweight, and it doesn't dry your skin out. So I wear this a lot. I mean, I don't wear it every day because like I said, it is a little bit more expensive, but it's a really good one if you want to kind of break the bank or if you want to feel a little bougie. That's a good one. One more foundation I recently discovered, so it's kind of like I feel like I'm kind of cheating, but this is the new Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation. This stuff is wow. Wow, 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 wow. It is amazing. The only beef that I do have with it is that it is not moisturizing, so it is a little bit of a drier formula, but I wanted to include something for the ladies out there that have oily skin. This, oh, it's beautiful. Even if you do have dry skin, it is great, but as it wears, your skin might dry out. I find that like my dry patches start to show the longer I wear it. So that's the only thing that I don't like about it. But as far as like coverage goes and wearability, it's beautiful. It's such a nice foundation and it's so affordable. Drugstore, man, like the drugstore's really like picking up the slack. I'm enjoying it a lot. So next, let's talk about concealers. I have a few that I really love, some that I wore at the beginning of 2017 and some that I wore nearing the end, but all of them are incredible and I want to mention them. So the first one I want to mention is the Rimmel Match Perfection. So this stuff is really nice for people with dry skin. It's got vitamin C and E, so it's also going to kind of give you a little bit of a vitamin boost. It wears for up to 13 hours, and this stuff is amazing. Full coverage, not drying, it doesn't settle into fine lines as much as some other ones do. I mean, they all do. If anyone tells you it's creaseless, it's a lie. Like, they all crease. It's a product sitting on top of your skin. So unless it's gonna soak into your skin entirely, which we don't even want anyways, it's gonna crease a little bit. But this stuff, honest to God, is a miracle. As you can see, I haven't even run out of it yet, but I had to get another one because I didn't want to run out. So this is a staple. If you haven't got this yet, get it. It's drugstore, it's affordable, and it performs so high end. Like, get it. It is bomb.com. Next up is, on the higher end spectrum, is my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This stuff is, of course, you know, if you watch YouTube, if you love makeup, you know this stuff is the bomb. Full coverage, good for all skin types, super full coverage, like wow. I really like it for doing cut creases and stuff. It's really nice. And if you've never tried this, or if you have and you don't like paying the money, I have discovered kind of like a dupe for it. Some of you might disagree. I think this is a great dupe. This is the Maybelline Master Conceal. This stuff is so full coverage. I find it very similar in the way that it's like the consistency, the coverage, the finish, everything like that. If you haven't tried the Master Conceal, try it because it's a dupe, in my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments down below if you agree. Right along. Next, what do we want to talk about next? Okay, let's talk about contouring. Did I actually not even grab my bronzer? Oh, because I used it today. Okay. All right, guys. Ooh. Next up, we're going to talk about bronzer. So my favorite drugstore bronzer is the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. This stuff is fire. It's so creamy. It smells so good, and the smell lasts. Like, it's not the kind of smell that you can't, like, bear to put on your skin. Once it's on your skin, you can't smell it. But when you're applying it, you feel like you're on a tropical island. And obviously that is so cliche to say. Not cliche, but so overdone on YouTube, but it is true. It's so muted. It's like a muted, coconutty, like Tropicana. Oh, deadly. I use the color Light Bronzer, but I really want to try the one Bronzer because everybody raves about that one. I do really like this one, but it is a little bit more warm toned for like you can't really use it to contour, but it's a good bronzer. As well, the Bronze Beauty by Revlon. I just tried this. This is new. I've been trying it for like a week now, and I know that's kind of cheating. It's the end of 2017. We are now in 2018, but this is like a beautiful color. You can contour with it. It's from the drugstore, super affordable. This is really pretty. It has a satin finish, and it's just such a nice contour slash bronzer. I really recommend trying it. Another one I want to recommend is the Lisa Frank one. I can't live without that one either. It's hiding somewhere, I can't find it, but that is another one I can't live without. Those are the two bronzers that I absolutely love. And as far as contouring goes, you guys know, if you guys watch me, you know that the BH Studio Pro contouring cream palette is my bae. I can't live without this. I use this almost every single day. Unless I'm in a rush, I just use a powder, like one of the ones I showed you, but this, if I want a chiseled ass face, this is the one. Not an ass face, but a chiseled ass face. You know what I mean. And BH Cosmetics is so affordable. They have sales on constantly. I've already mentioned this on my channel before, but if you guys want to like start up like a kit or something, go to bhcosmetics.com. You will die because there's so much affordable stuff. Guys, I kind of want to I don't want to take too long, so if I'm going too fast, I do apologize. I just know that there's so many products that I want to show you, so I don't want to, take forever. Next up, let's go to blush. My favorite blush in the world is Wet n Wild in the color Mellow Wine. This is the most beautiful blush, such a great finish on it, like it's perfect. There's no shimmer in it whatsoever. It's perfectly matte, and it is just so affordable and so stunning. I've got so many of these blushes, like in different colors. They're all great, but this one, Mellow Wine, is the best. I think it looks good on so many different skin tones. I just love it, love it, love it. Next, let's talk about finishing powder. So this year I discovered the Fit Me by Maybelline. This loose powder is bae. I cannot live without this. I use it every single day. It's a staple, and it's just, oh, it's so nice to finish. And it does come in different colors, so you can kind of like gauge which color you're gonna get. I'm in the color Fair, and it just makes contouring and brightening everything so easy, and it's so finely milled that it just sinks into the skin, and it looks flawless every time. I know it's gonna perform the same every time I use it, and that's why I like to use it, because it's consistent, it's great, I love it, it's affordable. Oh, I just love it so much. Okay, what can we talk about next? Okay, want to talk about highlights? I do. Cool. So next up, I'm going to talk about my all-time favorite highlighter. Oh my God, guys, this is the Physicians Formula highlighters. I have all 4 of them. The other 2 are a little darker. These are the 2 that I use almost every day. This is Champagne and this one's Pearl. These are just unbelievable because they're part of the butter line. They have a beautiful smell, like the butter bronzer does, like a beachy smell. So this is Champagne. Are you kidding me? Like, look at that. Oh, and then I'm gonna show you Pearl, which is for my fair ladies out there. I mix the 2. I'm probably too pale to do that, but I can't just use one. That's how obsessed I am. So can you just look at that? So beautiful, guys. Like, I can't live without these in my life. I hope they never go out of style, aka I hope they never discontinue them, because honestly, I don't know what I would do. And I'm not rich, so I can't just buy this store out and save them for myself, but bam, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Beautiful. Another drugstore highlighter I love is the Maybelline Master line. So I have the Master Chrome and the Master Holographic. These are so stunning. The Master Chrome is a little too dark for me, but if you use a light hand and a brush, you can pull it off if you're fair. And if you got deep skin tones, this is your, oh, if you try this, it'll be your holy grail. I can guarantee it. It's so beautiful. I'll do a little swatch of this one too. Like, whoa. Maybelline does not come to play, all right? The next one is the holographic one. Now this one is full of glitter, and if you guys don't like glitter, you might not like this one, but honestly, the color of it is so beautiful that I don't even care. Like, I will bathe myself in this color. It is so stunning, and it's like this, obviously it's not holographic. Can we leave the holographic bowl behind us in 2017? But it's just like this pearly duochrome. It has like a purple shift to it with like purple glitter. Oh, it's not showing up on camera. Boo. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna try to get this to show up. So it's like purple shift to it, and it is just, wow, I am living for this. I haven't tried the rose gold one yet, which I really want to try. But so far, like, these are my favorite, and they're from the drugstore. So like, that's awesome. I've tried Becca, I've tried like a bunch of different ones, and these are still my favorite. Ride or die drugstore, what's up? Love it. So my favorite palette that came out this year is a gift set. So it did come nearing the end of the year. However, I've tried a lot of palettes. I love the Modern Renaissance, as you know. That is like my holy grail, so I'm not going to include that in this video because it's already very obvious that I love it. But I am going to include this. So this is the Tarte gift set for 2018. It's called like the Treasure Box, and it comes with the highlighter, the 2 blushes, and the 2 bronzers, and then it comes with this beautiful palette. And can I just tell you that this palette, I wear it almost every day. Like, I adore this palette. The shadows are so pigmented, so creamy, so wearable and so natural, but yet you still get those like pops of color. Like this color here is deadly. It's like a red gold. Like it's so, so pretty. Oh, like I'm dead for this palette. It's just so beautiful and it's always consistent. I always know what I'm getting when I use this. So if you haven't tried a Tarte palette before and this one sold out, it doesn't matter. Just try Tarte shadows. You will never go back. Oh, love it. Let's move on to the next. There's so many things I loved in 2017. One of my absolute favorite thing that launched in 2017, which everybody has said this one moment or another. If you're a makeup lover, you know what I'm about to say, and that is the Stila Magnificent Metals. These are just the most beautiful eye product you could have ever come out with, Stila. Like, I am so grateful for these. They are stunning. They're the best in their category. I can't get enough of these. Like, they're so user friendly. You don't have to be a pro to use these and make it look beautiful. OMG. They're just so stunning. It would actually look really nice with the look I'm wearing today. So they're beautiful, they're pigmented, they all have a different color. So they're very shimmery, but they also kind of have a color behind the shimmer. So they work really well on your eyes. You can blend them in with an eye look. They have so many other colors. I wasn't fortunate enough to get the full size. I only got the samples, but I will probably be buying more as they come out with more. I just adored these. So 2017, these were an absolute favorite of mine. I used them more often than I actually ever thought I would. I didn't know I loved glitter until I saw these, and wow, just wow, so stunning. Another thing I really love is the L'Oreal Infallible Loose Pigment kind of pots. I don't know what they're exactly called. It's called an eyeshadow, but it's almost like a loose pigment in the sense that when you open it, it's got this little lid. Because if you were to kind of let it, take the lid off and kind of let it flow around, it would be loose. It would come out in chunks because it's kind of like a packed powder. You're almost pressing the shadow yourself every time you close it. But these are so beautiful. They're so underrated. Like, I don't ever hear anybody talking about these. This one in particular is called Amber Rush. And I just am blown away every time I use this. Like, it is so stunning, so shiny. All of them are like this. Like, every single one of them. I've got a ton of them. They have a bunch of different colors. I think there's like 15 different colors of them, and they're just so pigmented, so creamy, and so stunning. Like, I highly recommend these if you haven't tried them before. They're, again, the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows, and they're just in these little like pots, and wow, they're amazing, and they're very, very underrated. Like, is another favorite of 2017. I have every single one of them, and they are a staple, faux show. Another thing I want to talk about today is brush cleaner. Brush cleaner is so important to have in your kit. If you use brushes, you need to clean them. And the first solid brush cleaner I ever used was the Quo. And this stuff is so good. It kind of has like a goat's milk scent to it. It smells so nice, and this is huge. 0.5 ounces, 42.5 grams of brush cleaner in here. So the Beauty Blender came out after. This has been around longer than the Beauty Blender bar. This one is what I first started using, and I will finish using. I'm not gonna go to the Beauty Blender. I have the cleanser for the Beauty Blender, and it's too small. After using this, I can't justify the price. This is $14, whereas the Beauty Blender one I believe is like 20 or something. Don't quote me on that, I'm not 100% certain, but this one is the same idea, except it's in a tub and you can close it, and it's got so much more product in it and such a better price. You can get it at Shoppers Drug Mart, and Shoppers Drug Mart has sales all the time, so like it's a steal. This is fire for cleaning your brushes. Highly recommend it. And because of the size, you can fit in those big powder brushes. Like, You know what I mean? This is like my largest powder brush, but you can fit it in there. It's perfect. Such a good staple to have in your kit for sure. Next, I want to talk about lips. My absolute favorite lip drop of 2017 is the Fenty Beauty Stunna lip paint in Uncensored. It is so beautiful. I did a review on it and a first impressions. You guys check out that video if you like. It is so cute. I love the packaging, and the doe foot applicator is so adorable and so, it makes it so easy to apply. And this has got to be the most pigmented red liquid lipstick I have ever had my hands on, I've ever tried. It is so, so, so good. And yeah, this was my favorite from 2017. Stunning. Let's move on to mascara. My absolute favorite mascara on the planet. I've been wearing it all 2017. Obviously, I've been trying out other ones, but this, I've tried a lot of mascaras, okay? Like I've got like 30 mascaras in my drawers. This mascara exceeds all of them. High-end, low-end, drugstore, Walmart, you name it, this is the best one. And this is called the Essence Lash Princess. They have a couple of them. One's greenish blue and one's orange. This one is the purple one, and it's the one with the curved wand. This mascara is unbelievable. If you have not tried this mascara, what are you waiting for? It is $4.99 at the drugstore, and it is the most beautiful. It is so sculpting. It turns up your lashes. It is so thick, like kind of like the Lash Paradise, which by L'Oreal, which is another drugstore, and I love that one. But this one is even better than that one. It's more black, it's more pigmented, it's more thick. It just makes your lashes look so stunning. And not just that, but it really lifts the ends out, and it gives you like a very cat eye look, which I'm always going for. I have very close set eyes. So for me personally, I like to have my lashes out and about. And when I use this mascara, I don't have to wear lashes. Like, it's that kind of mascara where you put it on and it's just like, bam, in your face. Like, it's so nice. I love it. I love it. I love it. I can't live without it. And Essence Lash Princess. If you haven't tried it, get it. You won't regret it. Okay, so we did concealer a while ago, but I forgot. I wanted to mention the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, because this concealer is also so beautiful. It's so thick and creamy, and it's very good. I love the applicator. It's so soft and like bendable. It's a beautiful formula. And I've never tried the Tarte Shape Tape because I live in Canada and I'm not about to spend $50 on a concealer. That isn't even luxury. But I can imagine that this would be very similar to the Tarte Shape Tape. It's like $6. However, like I said, I am from Canada, so when I buy it, it is more expensive. And in order to get free shipping, I have to pay $50. But regardless, this is awesome. And I got it in a color that was a little too dark, but I still wear it because it's that good. It's amazing. Next up, I want to talk about liquid eyeliner. The absolute best liquid eyeliner I've ever used, and I'm not really one to use liquid eyeliner. I have hooded eyes, and I really, honestly, I'm just over the trend. Like, I'm over it. I don't like it. I think it ruins eyeshadow looks. I think it overpowers them. Sometimes I don't think that. I think that if you're doing a nice simple eye, and sometimes like a nice dark line just looks so sexy, but typically I don't use liquid eyeliner. But when I do, I use the Essence eyeliner pen in waterproof. This stuff is stunning. It's like $3. It does not bleed. It does not come off. It does not run. It does not mess with you. And the applicator is so fresh. Like, it is sharp. It is long. It does the work for you. It is so, so beautiful. And I don't even like liquid eyeliner. So Essence, baby doll, you are killing it. Like, the cheapest drugstore brand, and it just blows some products out of the water. Like, it's so awesome. Speaking of which, I was not going to include this in my video today. Oh, where did they run off to? There. But I'm going to, just because we are talking about Essence, and I wanted to give them another mention. Their products, because really they are so underrated and they are so amazing. This is their matte lipsticks. Their matte lipsticks are beautiful. They are creamy. They are comfortable. pigmented. They're just amazing. And honestly, for the price, you cannot say no. Even if they had any type of issue with them, like, I don't even know how much they're. I think they're like $3 or something. But they're just really good. They're the type of lipstick I end up grabbing and going with. Like I can grab and go different. I've got a million different lips. That's my thing, is lipsticks and liquid lipsticks and glosses and stuff. But this is something that I go for mostly to take with me when I'm going somewhere. I don't know what it is about them. They're just like that kind of thing. I think it might be the shade range. They've got really beautiful shades, and the price, you know, you're not going to waste it. If you lose it, it doesn't matter, but it's just something that every girl should have in their kit, because legit, it is just, it's great. I would like to talk about an eyeliner, so not liquid, but regular pencil eyeliner. That is the Marc Jacobs liner. This stuff is fire. I use it to tightline my eyes. It is so black and so powerful. It packs a punch. It doesn't move once it's on your eyes. And I know that all their eyeliners are like this. All the matte ones are so beautiful. And I can't wait to get my hands on some more, because they are just, they do exactly what you want an eyeliner to do when you get an eyeliner. Mention a couple sprays, a little bit of mist for the face, a setting spray. The first one I'm going to mention is the Urban Decay Chill. I use this constantly. I use it on all my videos. I love it. It's great. It does the job. It definitely keeps your makeup in place, and I don't notice it making my skin look dewy. It doesn't really claim that it does, but it's supposed to be hydrating, which I never notice my skin getting dry, but I do really like it, and it's a staple. I use it every day almost. Also really like the Milani Make It Last. So price difference is huge, and it has the nicest spray, like the nicest mist. I'll show you. It's so fine and just, oh, it's so great. It will never leave those like water droplets on your face. And I love their brand. I think it's a really nice brand. And their spray is great. It smells good and fresh. Okay, what is next? Sorry guys, I hope this video isn't too long. I just really wanted to get all this stuff out of the way that I love, love, love. Let's talk about tools. Obviously, my most used tool of 2017 is the Beauty Blender. Mwah. This is my baby. I used to really like using a brush up to apply my foundation, but as the years have progressed and as 2017 has progressed, I will never finish my face with a brush ever. And I've got so many different brushes, and I have an obsession with brushes. It's a serious problem. But for me, when I'm doing my foundation, I take my complexion very seriously. It is the most important thing for me when I'm doing my makeup. My skin has to look flawless, or what's the point kind of thing. So the Beauty Blender helps me achieve flawless skin, and it looks like you're wearing minimal makeup. Even if you're wearing a ton of it, it really just masks that like cakiness. So this I love. Another brush I discovered is the e.l.f. blending brush. So this is a little baby brush. It's so cute, but it feels luxurious. I love the shape. It's almost like a fan brush, but it's also good for like getting in, chiseling out those cheeks, getting in there, chiseling out your jaw. And I like to use this for highlighter because it's so dense and it really packs a punch when you want to get a really beautiful highlighted face. This little brush does wonders. I love it so much. I think it's like $5, not even. Again, this is the e.l.f. blending brush, and it's like a little mini, and the fibers are so soft and it's so dense and thick. It's just, this brush is so great. And I know it's not anything like, whoa, but I had to mention it because when I found this, I was just like, oh, I just want to like put it in a little case and show it off to everybody. I'm so weird. I have a thing for brushes. Okay, moving on. I have one more product I wanted to show you guys. It's not makeup related, it's hair related. This is the Schwarzkopf Ultime Stylist Ultime. So what it is a biotin volume complex that is it makes your hair voluminous. So it's a powder. When you put it in your hair, it feels kind of damp. It's very strange, very, very strange. But what it does is it gives you volume. And let me tell you, I got this at the dollar store. I was just kind of doing my thing, browsing the dollar store. I love the dollar store. But I saw this and I was like, what? So in the store, I tried it and I was blown away, and I bought all of them. There was only 2, but I bought them both because I was like, what? Because I have issues with my hair. I have very thick hair, and it does have volume as far as like this area goes, but the top of my head, because my hair is so heavy, it's so flat, and I'm constantly, if you didn't notice, I'm constantly fluffing my hair constantly. So add it into all the areas that you want volume to be more pronounced. So I usually do it at the very top of my hair, and it just makes your hair lift. It lifts it up and it works so well. It kind of smells like men's cologne, but really I don't really care. It really does the job though. I'm sure if I was a hairdresser and I was properly like back combing it the right way to tease your hair, it would look even fuller, but I'm very simple when it comes to my hair. I either straighten it or leave it alone. I don't do anything else. So if I want to straighten it and it's starting to look flat, I'll use this, I'll scrunch it up, and I'll get on with my day, but it really does work. So again, this is the Schwarzkopf Biotin Volume Magic Volume Powder. So great, this stuff is fire. Okay guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you loved it, and as much as I loved filming it, I had so much fun gathering up all my 2017 favorites. It was really a blast. Stay tuned for my most hated 2017 products. It'll be up either before this video or after. I'm going to be doing another 2017 video all about the products that I hated. So definitely watch that. If you guys liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And yeah, thank you guys for stopping in, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.